Hey guys, it's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and again I have another layout for everybody to see. This is LCD26, which is Lucky Charms Day 26 for the month of March of 2016, and I'm feeling a little bit old when I say that. But this one's really cute. If you guys have been watching some of my layouts, I've been working on layouts for my baby nephew, which he's not a baby anymore, he's 5, just passed. And I wanted to finally catch up. It's one of my oldest projects. Though she hasn't sent me anymore, but hopefully she will. I have 5 sets of baby stuff to do, so you guys will start to see it. I have one for my daughter, 2 for friends, 1 for my son, or 2 for friends. Yeah, my son, my daughter, 2 for friends, and then my nephew for the first year. My kids obviously for longer. So, you know, there'll be a lot of baby stuff through elementary school, middle school, and I still have my daughter's graduation. So with graduation coming, I do have my son's up. I think I have 1 or 2 more to do for his, and then I'm complete with his senior year, pretty much his senior year. Which was, he graduated 2014, my daughter did in 2015, and I'm done raising kids. Though I'd like to totally say that, but they both still live with me, and almost 19-year-old, and my son's 21. So, okay, so this one's really cute, and it might blend into my cushion. I got tired of my ankles hurting because I didn't get a cushion when I got this. I got a really good deal on it at Walmart at the end of the season last year. So, here is Can We Keep Him? It's adorable. I'm actually in love with this layout. I haven't really done too much black and white, but I couldn't just do black and white. It had to have just a pop of color. So I want to explain a little bit to it. There's a little trick that I have learned that when you're doing layouts that you don't have to waste so much paper, especially when you have a lot of scraps. And I have scrap bins. And I'll get to that when I share my crafting space so that you can see how I have reorganized my stuff. I've done videos over the the last 6 years that have changed as I progressed and adding to my stash, which I'm now destashing. And you never know what you're going to use until you buy it and start using it. So that's why I have so much on my destash. And I moved, and I have no room. And when I move this next, my ETS date, we don't have yet, but when we do, I don't want to put too much weight on our move because we only get so much weight, so many years, and so many ranks with the rank. So this is my niece and nephew and my baby nephew 5 years ago, basically. I believe that was the day he came home from the hospital. And I used Lullaby, I think Alpha, no, this was not Lullaby. I forgot which one these are called. But it's a really pretty, like, sparkle turquoise, and I really like alphas, but at the same time, I do like using my machine, and I still have stuff left from when I had my Cricut. So you'll see a lot of my Cricut stuff, and then stuff from a silhouette, and then you'll start seeing more from my brother scan and cut, which, guys, wait until I show you. If you haven't seen the videos, I don't think there's enough out there, and I'll start sharing mine and why I converted. So anyway, let me get to it. I have a Prima flower up here that is like a pinwheel that continuously goes. I do teach this in one of my flower series. I have like sunflower daisy flowers. I have regular paper flowers. I have a few that are velvet. And then I have some Prima flowers in here. These are Prima. The littler ones are Prima. And I put some flat back resins, a turquoise with the opal look. I have some with stones, some with pearls, some I added a few with liquid pearl and black onyx. You'll see that I have not La Fleurs, these are not La Fleurs. These are scroll scribbled, and I'm going to say scrolls because it just makes more sense. So I have a black and white plaid in the back. One of the tricks I like to do when you're doing borders and sections across or down, you can take your section here. Of course, you can die cut it with borders or punches, but you don't have to use a full piece over here. Just cut, like this one has 1.5 inches cut, and then I measured with ruler, and I'll explain that to you when I show you some of the stuff that I have added to my crafting supplies that are, to me anymore, I think are vital. But I only did it so much so I don't waste, and I have so much scraps. It just makes more sense to use my scraps first, which I tried to do. Now I have this on top of the plaid down here. Do note that they do come sticky, but I have learned that glue helps. So I'm really into a lot of the glues at the same time. Glossy Accent does both items. So I tend to have 3 or 4 bottles on me at the same time that I have glue and stick glue and all those other glues. Just depends what's in reach, and usually I have my Glossy Accent. So I have this one triple matted with white, another print. This is like a different type of scallop, and you'll see it as I move over. And this paper here is sparkle embossed. It's very pretty. You'll also see that I have a double mat on this journal section. But if you look really close, I have these rattle eyelets, and I put just a little liquid pearl so you can see it a little bit better. And this pop dotted up, so she'll be able to journal in this section here. The kids are adorable, of course. You're going to see this one also in color in another layout, and the question mark's just cute enough, but you can see how it's not quite the same as up there. It's slightly different, and that's because this has more room here. And then you got some down here. Now I share on my Facebook page before I share anywhere else, and then as I get to my Instagram, I will load a bunch on there at one time. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, you'll see me post like between 10 and 30 at a time, because I do so much of other stuff, especially these D-stashes. I haven't been able to keep up. Now you can see how this is a scallop and different print. Don't be afraid to take the same color coordination and mix it and work it, because as you can see, it works perfectly together. And then of course it comes over to the side, and I just put a few dots of liquid pearl here and there, not too much. I didn't want to overpower it. And then it's got the squirrels here, but I always try to have extra spot here or there for more pictures. It's my little hidden pockets. I didn't make it too fancy because I wanted it to fit in the back, and I just did a double mat on top of black so she can use black ink here or add a picture. I have sent her in the past a white gel pen, which I love my white gel pens. And then of course she can journal here or add another picture. I put just a little piece, and now I have scraps, and you guys will see that I will use my leftover stickers and put them in packages and sell them. Just depends on how many I have, and sometimes I have too much. So I try to clear them down a little bit, because I tend to go to my new stickers, or stickers that haven't been opened, let me put it that way. So this, let me see if I can focus a little better. This is a pearl, let's see if it's better, a pearl piece left over from when I did my daughter's princess albums. If you go back and you look, probably late last year, I finally finished the second one. But I didn't want to post the first one until the second one was done. So you should see both of them up there around the same time. Should say Princess Album 1 or Princess Album 2. My mini albums. I don't do them very often, but it's super cute. I did start to teach it, and I thought, okay, I don't have time to finish it, and we were in the middle of move. So I'll put that on when I'm done. So I hope you like the layout, enjoy the pictures, and I'll see you soon.